We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. One play action with Darts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Caught by Theo Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, and especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They're running here with Jaden Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. And he only manages one. A couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. His first throw is an interception. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Going on first down. It starts. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jalen Thompson makes the play.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throws caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pull at it further, 13-zip. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down just inside the 25. Lining things up. 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. New set of downs from 37. On first down, here's Dart. He put everything he had into this one. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down. Third and long for him here. Good pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this one, touchdown inside the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Boy, nice.
A third down run with Blue. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Dak to the air here. And screen here to Blue. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Prescott here from the gun. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 14-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Up the middle, Blue. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill. 26.
Working inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again is Dak. That's incomplete left side. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Now here's Prescott. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
All the way back to the 19. Here's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring it down again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
Aubrey puts it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Darts out of the shotgun. Taking a shot deep here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Kavontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right to point.
From the gun is Prescott. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right to point.
Back to the air. Prescott. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Gets it through the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, here's Dart. Screen here for Scatterboo. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dart from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked on, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. It's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Cut near the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants get their first points of this game just before halftime. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10.
17. Giants 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts from the goal line. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Hey, 47! Kill!
Throwing here just before halftime. Has him on the quick hitter. Spins out on one side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Prescott now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
He gets the handout. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. 5 yards on that play, but third and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and goal, Prescott. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Giants 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back. Brock, he gets this to the 33. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Finds a seam down the middle. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here we go, shot.
Running with Scannaboo. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Go. Let's go now.
Going to the ground again on first. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He finds Neighbors right side. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense is set. First and 10.
Giants first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 12.
Looking inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Tag. 70 Lions.
Driving forward with Scannaboo. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now third and less than a yard.
Three. Let's go.
third. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Yeah, Perry, 26.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And is Andrew Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And screen here to Blue. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yeah, Perry, 26.
Play action. Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yeah, Perry, 26.
The give, it's Blue. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
26.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Here we go.
Blitz coming, Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over first and 10.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Brought in right side. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, here's Darts. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It gets second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. 26.
On first down, it's Blue. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys moments away from a 2-0 start. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Yeah, here we go. Wide 8.
3rd and long for him here. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. On 4th down, Prescott to throw. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over until it's over.
On 1st and 10, Peter starts. Has him running the comeback. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Finds a man right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
He has room past the 25. Down the left sideline he goes. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th. With 1 minute to go, this game hinging on the outcome of this onside kick. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Watching one kick get taken back, partner. Let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, here comes Austin. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's start now. Complete over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions. And like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Second quarterback run here. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.